to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listen to the sound of my voice. It is truly a beautiful day today. It's like for real. It is 42 degrees going up to a high of almost 60, y'all. 58 degrees, beautiful. And then that's going to all come crashing down after today. Right now, excuse me, right now we got a beautiful day. And a 1% chance of just being anything but beautiful today. So if you got to get outside and go get what you got to get, because Friday is going to be 36 and it's going to be raining. I know, that sucks. That sucks. What can you do? Thursday is going to be rainy, but it's going to be like 49, but still it's going to be raining. So, but today, no rain, 58 degrees, almost 60, so that's beautiful. So if you got to go somewhere, go somewhere. I got to go buy my baby a gift for her birthday. Her birthday is coming up on Sunday. She's excited. She got to go to gymnastics tomorrow. I told her this morning, I said, Sugar Baby. So my granddaughter name is Carter. I call her Sugar Baby. And I said, Sugar Baby, you got a full weekend. So she has gymnastics tomorrow. And then on Friday, she has a birthday party at school. Then on Saturday, she has a birthday party for the family. And then on Sunday, she's going to dinner. So she has a full weekend of activities for her birthday. So I'm excited, but I got to go get her a gift. And today seems the best day because it's going to be 58 degrees with no chance of rain. So that sounds amazing. And the temperature is going to be nice. So I think I'm going to run out and get her a gift and then come back in. But anyway, hey, y'all have made it to the middle. It's Wednesday, January 19th. It's hump day, baby. You have made it to the middle. It's also National World Cork Day. Yeah, I don't know what that means. World Cork Day. Cork. I don't know what that means. I don't know what World Cork Day is. It's not like, is it like a wine cork? I don't know what that means. Cork? I don't know what that means. Anyway, it's also National Popcorn Day. So if you like popcorn, get you some popcorn. Let me tell y'all something. We bought some popcorn. I forgot the name of the popcorn. I want to say Poppin' Popcorn, and they need to be paying me. But that popcorn, the caramel popcorn, I think was butter caramel. That popcorn was so freaking good, like for real. It was really, really good. And we bought that popcorn, and so they got these giant bags, right? And I would leave the popcorn in my office, and I eat a handful every day. I didn't eat it all at once because I would have been sick as a dog. But every day I had me, when I needed a quick snack, I get me a cup of water and a handful of popcorn and just eat it. It was delicious. So it's National Popcorn Day. I don't have any popcorn today. If you would like to be a sponsor of this show with popcorns, please email me, Audrey@goodmorninggwinnett.com. We take sponsorships, okay? Great. All right, let's get on with the show. I'm going to do these horoscopes brought to you by Listen, I've been acting up all morning. So I've been networking since 8 o'clock this morning, and I got a good night rest. And it's so funny because I got off the call with one of my business partners like right before the show, and I was in rare form. And I said to him, "This is what happens when I get a good night's sleep. Like when I sleep well at nighttime, I wake up full of energy and just full of game." So I've been clowning, y'all, because listen, I like to have fun. Yes, I like doing business, but I also like to have fun. So I've been clowning like for the last hour. And so I said to him, I got to carry that over to my show. But now I feel like I'm tired because I've been clowning all morning. So anyway, let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thomson for today, Wednesday, January 19th. We're going to kick it off like we always do. And that is with Aries. You will be able to contribute a great deal to organizations that you join. You will earn recognition for the work you are doing. You can make progress professionally. All right, so listen, your work is not going unnoticed, Aries. You're going to get some recognition for the work that you are doing, so make sure you do good work because it's not going unrecognized, right? They see you. They are watching. People are always watching you. Let me say that again. People are always watching you, even when you think they're not. They are. So just know that. So be on your best behavior. I try to do my best. We were just talking about that, he was saying he's gonna have to get some leadership training. I said throw in communications with that, because I'm a little rough sometimes, right? I'm not so polished, and so sometimes I'm a little rough. I'm not as polished as some of the people that I know. I'm not, And I'm gonna chalk that up to my upbringing. I'm not always politically correct, and he calls me on it, but I call him out on his stuff too. So for me, he said he gotta get some leadership training. Not leadership. What do you call it? Not leadership, because I'm a damn good leader. But I'm not as polished. He called it some kind of training. I said, yeah, and throw in communications because his communications suck. Right? And he said executive training. That's what he said. So I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna have to implement some executive training classes. And I'm like, sure, make sure you throw in communications into that because his communications suck and I'm not polished. So, but we make a good team. So that's what it is. But anyway, let's go. Taurus, you may experience setbacks due to additional responsibilities with loved ones. Take things slowly, especially for the sake of those you love. You should focus on money-making matters and stay away from emotional disputes. All right. Focus on the money, not the emotions today, Taurus. Focus on your cash. Stay away from emotional disputes because they're not going to end in your favor. They won't. All it's going to do is mess up the energy that you have for the day, and you don't need that. So stay away from that stuff, okay? Okay. Gemini, those who have been too demanding should be put in their place or out the pasture. Now listen here, Gemini. I ain't telling you to put nobody out the pasture. I'm just reading the horoscopes brought to you by notable astrologer Micah Thyssen. Let me just clear that up right now. Put them in their place? Okay. Out the pasture? No, I don't know about that part. That depends on what that means. Opportunities to get involved in investment groups will pay off. Group endeavors will provide you with entertainment. Now, I'm going to say something about these investment groups. Yeah, Gemini, they could pay off, right? But make sure that you're not just chasing the money because you could be chasing some bad money or some bad deals. So if you're going to get involved in investment groups, make sure you understand the rules and regulations and the stipulations and everything that go along with that. And if you do not understand, consult a professional. I'm just trying to save you some heartache and cash. Okay? Okay. Cancer, it is best not to upset the apple cart if you learn information that may damage a colleague's reputation. Be supportive in order to avoid confrontations. You may want to put everyone to work on a project that will keep them all too busy to complain. Let me say this, right? Cancer, don't try to damage somebody's reputation. That's not for you to do, right? Even if you have information, that's not for you to do because you wouldn't want anybody to do that to you. What you may want to do is pull a person to the side and say, hey, listen, this is what I've heard. But you don't want to be the one spreading the information to damage somebody's reputation. You just don't want to do that because you wouldn't want anybody to do that to you. I think about me. There was something that happened recently. I wasn't for it, right? I wasn't for it, and I said I wasn't going to be a part of it. But what happened was the situation took a turn to the point where the person that was involved just didn't care. And so when they turned the table on me, right? And I'm like, wait a minute, I was not going to turn the table on you. But when they turned the table on me first, I was like, oh, well, heck, they don't care about me, And so that's when I still didn't damage the person's reputation. I just like, you know what, let me just leave this situation, get away from it, and move on. That's pretty well what I did. But I could have easily threw dirt on their name, I be like, baby, put some speck on my name. But I ain't do that. You don't want to do that either, Cancer. Leo, you may have to take a short trip to visit someone who hasn't been well. Look into ways that you can make extra cash. Avoid overloading your plate. Yeah, Leo, if you can visit that person who hasn't been feeling well, I would say do so. But protect them because if their immune system, if their health is already ill, you don't want to be around them unless you have tested negative because you don't want to bring anything to a sick person, right? Because they are already vulnerable. But if you can go visit them, please do because you just never know. You may not get that chance again. So make sure you do that. Virgo, don't be too quick to judge your position or surroundings at work. Put your time and energy into home improvements. Broaden your horizons and look into programs that will teach you awareness and relaxation. You need to learn how to meditate, Virgo. You want to be aware. You want to know how to relax. It's all good for you. It really is. I go to bed so my husband said last night, right? My husband is funny. So every night I go to bed, I'm listening to like some kind of meditation music, manifestation music, and I set the timer on the TV to go off at like 30 minutes because I know I'm tired, but I need that extra something to push me out, to make me go to sleep. And he said last night, this why what did he say? He said something funny. Like, this is why you can't sleep, because you got this music playing. And I said to him, listen, your energy is messing up the good energy, because you're supposed to embrace the good energy of this music. And it's not music, it's like meditation music and manifestation music. But he always says that. And I said to him all the time, listen, your negative energy about my music is counteracting the positive energy of the music. I need you to get on board with the positivity. So I said all that for a reason, but I forgot what it was. So on that note, I'm going to go to my song. I'll be back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Notary Astrologer Micah Thyssen. Stay tuned. Giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by Notary Astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Education may be the best answer. Get busy putting your place in order. Your money-making opportunities will flourish. So this is a good day for you to think about money-making opportunities, Libra, because they're going to flourish, right? So think it through. Don't follow the money. Follow the passion. Follow the dream. Follow the idea, not the money. But just know that what you do follow is going to flourish, right? But it's got to be something that's from the heart. Scorpio, this is a great day to get out and enjoy an entertaining evening with friends or lovers. Try not to let your emotions interfere with your completion of the work. You could receive recognition for a job well done. Scorpio, I know you think your work goes unnoticed, but they're watching you. As long as you do good work, though, you're going to get the recognition that you want for a job well done. So just know that. Sagittarius, unreliable people will be negative about your ideas. Use some diplomacy to get your point across delicately. You may want to get involved in financial investments presented to you. All right, listen. You can't tell big ideas to small-minded people, Sagittarius. So let me just say that right now. If they're unreliable, chances are they won't even understand the ideas that you have. So don't waste your time trying to share it with them. In the meantime, if you're thinking about financial investments that are presented to you, do your homework. Do your due diligence. Just don't take for people at their word about these investments. Do your homework. And if there's something you don't understand, consult a professional. Okay? Okay. Capricorn, you will learn a great deal from foreigners you meet. Toning, fitness, pampering should be all scheduled. Encourage youngsters in your family. All right, toning, fitness. I got to get back to the gym. I was doing good. Then I got like this thing. I don't know what the thing was. I kind of think I know what it was, but I don't know. I'm a lot better. I'm going to give myself to the end of next week, and then I'm going to go back into the gym. Now, granted, I did not go to the gym because I didn't want to go. I didn't want to spread anything. You know, I didn't have fevers and aches and all that. I don't know what I had. I couldn't get an appointment for a vaccine, not a vaccine, for a COVID test. And then I couldn't order online. They were all sold out. So I was like, forget about it. However, let me just say this real quick. I did find out yesterday, my husband sent me a link. Apparently, you can go to USPS.gov and order test kits. And you can get them free every month. 4 free test kits every month so you can know whether or not you got COVID. You can test yourself at home. These are home kits. So I went online and I ordered 4 because I needed to make sure that we had them in stock every month because you just never know. So we ordered some and you can go online and it's free. So go to USPS.gov and order your test kits. They're free. They're going to be shipping them out to you, okay? All right, cool. Aquarius, assist a relative or a good friend by setting up a budget for them. Accept the inevitable and continue to do your job. Try to include the one you love in your plans today. Yeah, somebody needs some help with their money situation. Somebody don't know how to budget, Aquarius, and you can assist them, right? Setting a good, friendly budget for them, you can assist them. Now, here's the thing. You can't make them stick to the budget. It's like me going to the gym. You can give me the tool, but it's really up to me whether or not I'm going to stick with the plan. Same thing for the people you're setting this budget up for. You want to assist a relative or a good friend in setting up a budget, but you can't make them follow the budget. Now, you can try to set up a plan where you hold them accountable. That may help, but then again, it may not. It's really up to them. Okay? Don't take it personal. It has nothing to do with you. All right, last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces, try not to hesitate. Act on your initial instincts. Do not ruffle feathers if possible. You can make money through solid investment plans. All right, speaking of solid investment plans, fish, this is mine. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm working on my NFT. I feel like it's going to be really, really good if I could just get it done. I was almost to the point where it was done, and then things just crashed yesterday. I mean, totally crashed. I can't get into my accounts. But that's technology for you, right? That's where we're going. And I got my NFT all set up and ready to rock, and then the system crashed. And so they haven't answered me, and my belief is they haven't answered me because they don't know why the system crashed, and they don't have an answer for me. So I figured they're trying to figure it out, and they'll get back to me. I can tell you, though, I'm really proud of myself because normally I would have went off the deep end because my system crashed, right? And I couldn't do what I came to do, but I didn't. I kind of relaxed, and I focused on other things. So I said all that to say you can make money through solid investments today, fish. But listen, you need a plan. And if you don't know what you're doing, you need a professional. Don't go out there trying to do it all by yourself and lose your shirt. I'm just trying to help somebody out. All right? All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing, to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thoughts. Now let's get on with some news you can use. So you know the voting rights bill is up, and I can't understand why this is a problem. And I'm talking about it again because not only am I talking about it, the University of Alabama football coach Nick Saban and other prominent sport figures with ties to West Virginia, where Senator Joe Manchin is causing a problem. There's like, pass the freaking bill, man. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, please, y'all, help me understand why in 2022 we're black folks still fighting for voting rights. What is the problem? Not Nick Saban Nick Saban passed the bill. Like, you got Nick Saban involved. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. He says Nick Saban is urging the West Virginia Democrat to help his party pass the voting rights legislation. Why do they gotta urge this man? You know, could it be possibly he's a racist? Probably. He's probably a Democratic racist. Because why would you not pass the bill? He's a wolf and he's a sheep in wolf's clothing, a wolf in sheep clothing. That's what he is. That's what I think. Like, you giving them so many problems, and you're supposed to be on our side, and they're getting all kind of problems from you. You're not on our side. You're on your side, or whoever else side you're on. Anyway, I ain't gonna get off on it, but Nick Saban is like, look, we need you to go ahead and sign off on this legislation. I don't understand why people got to push him to do what he claimed he stands for, which he probably does not. Anyway, it said there was a letter which was dated January 13 and released on Tuesday. Comes the Senate began debate on the House back voting legislation that couples key elements in the voting bill for the Freedom to Vote Act and the Jones Law Voting Rights Advancement Act. It's a shame that Manchin is supposed to be on our side to protect our rights, and he's pretty much set against us. Go figure. I'm just saying, some people just, I don't know. I don't even know why this is still a problem. Like, it's like you still fighting from 1943. I'm just saying, it's like it is. Anyway, the Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office is getting a state grant for the use of force and de-escalation training. They need that. They need to have that training. All these forces need to have that training. Actually, the Gwinnett County Sheriff's deputies will be improved training on how to de-escalate dangerous situations as well as properly use force. The county commissioners agreed on Tuesday to accept a $196,000 state grant on the behalf of the Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office, the Governor's Office, and the Criminal Justice Coordinating Council for the training. So that training is going to help our officers make sure that they are doing their jobs and that they are safe, but that they also keep the perpetrators safe and that things don't de-escalate and cause unwanted or unnecessary death, or harm or injury, not only to the officers themselves, but also to the perpetrators, right? Because there have been some incidents where there was excessive force use. And I give you a prime example, the young man who got the $400,000 settlement, like, that was unnecessary. Like, if you watch the video, like, okay, so he was on the ground, handcuffed, and you kicked him in the face. What caused that? That's a mental problem. That's what caused that. Like, that was, I don't know what that was, but if someone is handcuffed, laying on the ground, and you kick them in the face, what caused that? So that I hope mental training is in that whole de-escalation training. I'm sure that's a part of it as well, because that was uncalled for, and because that was uncalled for, that young man got a $400,000 settlement. So we're getting some training for our officers. We have good officers here in Gwinnett County, but every now and again there's one or two, and we can't lump them all together because we have some good people, but there's always one or two because we are human. And just like we got a bag of good apples, there's always a couple of bad apples in the bag. You got to throw them out. And that's what you got to do. In the meantime, train the good apples so they don't become bad apples. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to them for getting that grant to our people. Make sure everybody stays safe because that's important. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
It's the rain. I can feel it in
Welcome back, welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So it's election time coming down the pike, and right now we got some young folks, who are ready to get into this game. So Democrats are lining up to run for State House 97 seat in the Western Gwinnett. Yeah, so two Democrats have really recently announced plans to run for House District 97 seat in Western Gwinnett that will open up in this year's election. So Ruwa Roman and Jonathan J.T. Wu each announced bids for the seat, which is largely made up of the current House District 95. Although the western part of the district was moved into the new State House District 48, district lines were moved as part of the legislative redistricting, which goes into effect this year. So, we got the whole map redrawing of the lines, and so a lot of things, some open seats were created because of that. And so we got people saying, what, I think it's time for me to get in. Some seats were eliminated, like Lucy McBath, who now is going over to, over here to run against Carolyn Bardot and Donna McLeod for seat 7. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how that whole thing rolls out. But anyway, Wu has based his campaign on addressing education, healthcare, and progress and community opportunities. That's what he's a Duluth native, and he lives in Norcross. Yep, he has said, this is what I'm going to run on. This is my platform, education, which is a huge one. So I think that's going to be interesting too. I think that we're going to find that we have a lot of people who really want to make sure that, we have equal opportunities for all coming into the game. New people, fresh. These are young people. These are fresh, new, young faces, very diverse. Wu is he's a part of Asian American, so yeah. So, yep. So we're gonna see in Ruwa. I hope I'm saying her name right. It's a young lady. She seems to be a Muslim descent. I can't say, but she has the head wrap on, which makes me think she is Muslim, and so she is in this fight too. So it's gonna be interesting to see. If I am making a mistake, Ruwa, please forgive me. I'm assuming, and maybe I shouldn't, but I do see that you have on the head wrap, which makes me think that you're a Muslim. If you're not a Muslim, I apologize. Don't want to offend anyone, just saying what I see. But both young people are ready to dig in and get on the political trail and show what they're made of and what they have planned for Gwinnett County. Speaking of plans for Gwinnett County, there's a new a new company coming in to see can we get transit here in Gwinnett County. So Gwinnett County is preparing to begin a new effort to come up with a plan for developing the county's transit system. The county commissioners voted yesterday to award a nearly $1.49 million contract to Washington D.C. based Foursquare Integrated Transportation Planning Inc. to conduct a work on the plan. The plan will replace the Connect Gwinnett plan that was the basis for two failed referendums. I talked about that, y'all, in 19 and 20. Both of those referendums failed because the community said no. When the community get together, they stand strong. This is what happened. It was a no. So both of those referendums failed in 19 and in 20. This contract is for professional services to advance a transit development plan to improve the accessibility, connectivity, and mobility of transit throughout the county and the region. The Gwinnett Transit Director Louis Coxley said. So they have this company. They want the company to come in and put a plan in place that that's going to connect Gwinnett the way we need to have it connected. I said this the other day. I was like, look, if I could go to other parts without driving, because sometimes I don't feel like driving. I just want to go and get on a bus and ride, but I don't want to get on just any kind of bus. Let me say that. You know what I mean? I want to get on a bus where I feel safe and it's clean and all of that, everything that goes along with public transportation. And so right now, the Foursquare has completed over 30 transit development plans and has local experience in working with regional partners like Atlanta Regional Commission and MARTA. So they demonstrate a strong understanding of the Gwinnett standard, and because we got a standard in Gwinnett, I know we bougie, I know. Not all of us are bougie in Gwinnett. And the team brings a new perspective with national experience. So we're going to see what kind of plan they come up with and see will the plan they come up with make it across the yes line. Because the other plans have not. They have not made it across the yes line. People saw them plans like, nope, go back, do it again. So we're gonna see what happens with this new company. Maybe they can come up with a new plan that's gonna make it through. Our people are saying, you know what, we want transit, but we want it the way we want it. And when they go to vote on it, if it's a no, then it's a no. All right, so listen, the Gwinnett County legislatures have opted to hold their second town hall meeting on redistricting for the county's Board of Commissioners and Board of Education virtually this Wednesday, tonight. Citing the whole COVID-19 thing. They don't want to put anybody in danger, but they want to have this town hall. Now, if you want to partake in the town hall, it's going to be this evening at 7 p.m. on Zoom. So it's on Zoom. You can watch it live. You can go to the Facebook page, the Gwinnett State House Delegation, the Facebook page. You can watch it there. If you want to get all the links to the tonight public meeting, go to Gwinnett Daily Post and it's there. But it's live. It's at 7 o'clock. And if you wanna get your perspective heard, you want to hear more about what this means for you, your school, your community, this is an opportunity. I was in a meeting last week, a week before last, maybe last week, I can't remember. I was in a meeting with the commissioner for my district, which is District 3, District Commissioner Watkins. And, he was really disheartened because he said, we're fighting for you on your behalf, and nobody showed up to the meeting. And I was like, well, I didn't know about the meeting. So I know about this meeting. I'm going to do my very best to see. And what I said to him was, I normally don't know about the meetings until the day of the meeting, which means if something is already on my schedule, I can't, sometimes I can't move it. This is a virtual meeting, and hopefully, and I do have something scheduled at 7 o'clock this evening, by the way, which is crazy. But I'm going to see if I can move that around and participate in at least attend the virtual meeting. But I already have something on the schedule, so I don't know. I got to see. But anyway, if you want to attend, there are 3 links on Gwinnett Daily Post's website. You can go and pick the link that's going to get you into the virtual meeting tonight to vote, to talk about redistricting and what that means for us here in Gwinnett County. Go to Gwinnett Daily Post. You'll see the story there. Okay? All right. Listen. I have been talking about, I want to shift gears for a minute. I want to talk business. I've been talking about my NFT. So I'm working on an NFT. So for those of you who don't know what an NFT is, it's a non-fungible token. And what it does, it allows you to sell digital artwork and collectibles and cartoons and music on the blockchain. And so I've been working on that, and it's so funny because my goal was to launch it on January 23rd, which is Sunday, which is my granddaughter's birthday. But I've been running into all kinds of issues, and I'm almost there. I'm like right there. But the technology is so much involved with the technology. And so some of the things are totally out of my control. And so the thing that's happening right now is out of my control. But I just wanted to kind of give y'all an update on where I was. So I'm working on this NFT. I'm excited to get it out there. If I can get past some of the bugs that's in the software that I'm using to get it out there. So it's crazy because first, after I had everything set, right? But then I saw something that I needed to change. So I went back and I changed it. And then I had to connect my Coinbase wallet I had to connect my Coinbase account to my Coinbase wallet. Did that. That was fine. Then I had to bridge my blockchain to the Ethereum blockchain. Did that. That was fine. Now I'm ready to go. At least that's what I thought. Now I have to create my collection. This is where I'm stuck. Have to create the collection. My collection is a collection of 5,555 pieces of artwork that I'm selling on the blockchain as an NFT. I'm stuck right there. So everything is connected except for my collection was generated, and then I took it down to make a change, and when I did that, I screwed everything up. So now I'm waiting to figure out how to get my NFT back on track so I can actually launch it. And my goal is to launch it on Sunday, which is my granddaughter's birthday. She's turning 3. And so that's what I'm trying to do. So I just want to give y'all an update because I'm walking through this thing. I'm living through it. And you know what's crazy is, right? I found out about a company that's developing a software similar to the one that I'm going to be using. So I'm looking at all the bugs that I'm having. Like, hey, listen, when you do your software, this is a bug that I found over here. Fix that on yours so you don't have the same problem. So it's almost like I'm a consultant now for that company. Just because I'm living through this whole launch, and it is a headache. but I refuse to have a headache. Let me say that. So instead of me being stressed out like I normally would, I was like, okay, when they fix it, they'll get back to me. In the meantime, I got other things I got to be doing. So that's my attitude. I'm not gonna let things stress me out. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. It may not. Maybe it's not supposed to happen on the 23rd. I want it to happen on the 23rd, but maybe it's not supposed to happen on the 23rd. The reason I want it on the 23rd because I wanted to create this legacy so she can see I'm merging two legacies together, and I wanted her to be able to say, when I was 3 years old, my Gia, she calls me Gia, my Gia did this, because she's by the time she gets 20, we'll be living in virtual worlds and on spaceships. I believe that. I don't know. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just looking at how far we've come and the technologies that's rolling out right now and how far we're going to go with artificial intelligence and virtual reality and building those spaceships and flying cars and cars that drive themselves. Listen, if you're not paying attention, you're going to be left behind. Yes, you are. I'm always paying attention. So as I learn more about what's going on, I'll share here on the show as well, because yes, I want to tell you what's going on in and around Gwinnett County because I live here and I love it here, but you need to know what's going on in the world, and you need to know how technology is going to affect your way of life as we move forward down this slippery slope called technology. And it is going to affect your life, whether you choose to believe it or not, whether you want to embrace it right now or not. It's going to change some things. Look at where we are. Long gone are the days that you have to dial up a internet on your TV and you hear that little funny noise. Nah, you just pick it up and get the internet on your phone and talk to anybody in the world on WhatsApp for free. For free. I don't know about you, but I remember the day when you could call across town for free. Your mother be like, get off that phone, you'll run my phone bill, and that was cross town. Now you can call across the world for free on Facebook Messenger. Somebody called me one day on Messenger, and I was like, this is the first time I've ever heard Messenger ring. And I was like, Facebook is ringing? Right? That was the first time. And I said to the person, why you call me on Facebook Messenger? That's because it's hooked to my Wi-Fi. And I'm like, well, it's free. I'm like, oh, okay. So what did that mean? That means that they don't have to use regular telephones because they can use Facebook Messenger and talk for free. Not only can they talk for free, they can see you if you got Facebook Messenger. So long gone are those days. And trust me, in a second, long gone will be these days. And it's weird because I can't imagine not living in a place where there's no physical touch. Like I don't quite get that part. I don't know if I'm ever get to that part. I probably won't even live that long, but that's where we're going. Like where there are no germs because everything is in virtual reality. We're gonna have viruses, but they won't affect you. Personally, not physically. They'll affect your program because we have those now. Yep, we do. Yep, your computer can get a virus and shut it all down. So it's just weird. And I know for a lot of you, it's like, oh my God, this sounds crazy and woo woo and way out there in left hemisphere. But that's what's happening. So right now I'm living in the NFT world, launching my NFT, and I will keep telling you more about it as I roll it out. All right. Okay, going to my last song. I'll be back after this song to give you my word of inspiration for the day. So stay tuned.
Some time thinking about the day that we met. I love to see you smile. Can't take my eyes off your silhouette. So today I have planned it out so carefully. I know the things that you like.
back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney. Listen, I want to give you my word of inspiration before I go. And so here goes my word of inspiration. It says, it's the moment that I stop to be rather than do that have given me true happiness. Let me say that again. It's the moment that I stop to be rather than do that have given me true happiness. So Richard Branson said that he was right. Sometimes you just have to be what you say you want to be, right? And a lot of times we're doing things to be what we say we want to be. But just be that thing. If you want to be a writer, then be a writer, right? Just be a writer. Just write. That's what a writer does. And when you start to write, you become a writer. If you want to be a podcaster, then be a podcaster. No matter how crappy you sound, you can always perfect your craft, but be a podcaster. If you want to be a caterer, then be a caterer. If you want to be an attorney, then be an attorney. Now, you got to do the work, but you can start by being. And you can start by being in your mind. I am a podcaster. I had to embrace that, right? I had to first embrace that I am a podcaster in my head. Then I had to embrace that I have the #1 hyper-local podcast in the state of Georgia. Then I'm embracing right now that I have the #1 hyper-local globally syndicated podcast in the world. That's a lot, but I'm being that I am the #1 hyper-local globally syndicated podcaster in the world. I'm being that right now, and I am that. So you have to first be, right, and then do. But the being starts in your mind. It starts with your mindset. If you can't be that in your mind, then you can't be that outside. Oh, let me say that again. If you can't be it in your mind, then you can't be it outside of your mind. You got to first be it in your mind first. So that's what he means when he say that. You got to first be it rather than do it. And then you will become that. And that's true happiness when you are that thing. Now, if you're looking for something from that, you may get it, you may not. But at the end of the day, you are being who you say you want to be. Right? Whether somebody pays you to be that or not. Trust me, I get up every day and I love doing my show. I love it. I am being a podcaster here in Gwinnett County, talking about the county in which I live and love. That's what I do. That's what you need to do. Be who you want to be. It starts in your mind first. So all I got for you today, could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 46 minutes with me. And I love it and appreciate you for that. Listen, if you want to stay in contact with me, follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett. Follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett. And follow me on the Twitter at GM Gwinnett, the #1. Also, if you listen to this show on Apple Podcasts, find your favorite 2 episodes and give it 5 stars and subscribe to the show. Also, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com if you missed any of the episodes and listen to the past episodes there. All right, so thank you again for listening. Download our app from the app stores. If you got an Android phone or an Apple phone, there is an app for you to download from the app stores. Thank you for that as well. I will be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. You stay safe out there, my friends. Stay safe out there. Wherever you are in this beautiful world that we call ours, you stay safe. And until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.